Today we're talking about marijuana intoxication in dogs and sometimes cats, but mostly dogs. Dogs are the most common animal that will ingest marijuana, and oftentimes we see serious toxic side effects after the animal has ingested the marijuana. And that can be anything from gastrointestinal signs, vomiting and diarrhea, but that can lead to staggering. They can have low heart rates, they can have decreased blood pressure, and in the most serious cases they can actually go into a coma. Oftentimes when they come into the examination room, they'll be sort of staggering, the pupils extremely dilated, drooling quite a bit. We'll listen to the heart rate. It'll be sometimes slow, sometimes it actually goes very, very fast, but mostly slow. So we'll have a listen there, see that the temperature is low, below normal, and that's when we start asking questions about could the animal have ingested anything. Because marijuana will be legalized sometime in July, I do believe, we are concerned about exposure to dogs with marijuana that hasn't been properly stored or kept away from the pet, because it will be legal to have marijuana in your house and people may be less likely to store it properly. And if you bake your marijuana into brownies, that's a double whammy for the dog, because then they've got chocolate toxicity and marijuana toxicity on board. So they can get very, very sick from that. So anything like that has to be stored away in a place where your pet can't get to it. I guess the largest one that I've personally witnessed was 2 large baggies full of marijuana buds. That dog was extremely sick. And so we did make it vomit, and we were able to get that out of its system, but we did have to keep that dog on IV for 24 hours and give supportive care while it worked out of its system. So it can be quite devastating for the dog. Death is extremely rare, but certainly if that dog wasn't treated, I think it probably would have died.